Hey everybody, I'm Rob Alvarado from Wayzata Marine. Today we're going to go on a lake test with a brokerage boat. We are in the brokerage business, which means we sell boats for people. And one of the things that we like to carry out before we sell boats is a lake test to make sure that the boat's operating properly. So why don't you jump in with us? So the lake test part of this consists of starting the engine, running it in the marina, and then we'll go around and make sure everything operates properly. We'll also flip all the switches and check to ensure that all of the systems on the boat operate correctly. So first I'm going to start the engine. Check the engine to make sure that all the components are working appropriately, there's no leaks. Once we get onto the water, we're going to check things on the engine dashboard that are going to be the battery voltage to make sure we're charging. We want to check the temperature of the engine to make sure it's coming up to temperature and it's staying at that temperature and not exceeding the necessary temperature of the engine. And then we're checking engine oil, we're checking oil pressure, we're checking trim, so the height and how high and low the prop is. Checking RPMs to make sure that the RPM's at the correct maximum, not too high, not too low, and then make sure the speedometer works, depth finder, gas gauge, all of the stuff on the boat we need to make sure is working in proper order. Trim gauge, volt gauge, coolant gauge, oil pressure gauge, RPMs, speedometer. This boat needs a depth finder. The transducer isn't working and our gas gauge is working great. Full tank of gas. Final phase after we've checked everything is to give it a spin. Go for a test drive. Look at the weather. There isn't a cloud in the sky. This is amazing. Perfect day to do this. So as a boat broker, we're representing the sellers and the buyers, and so we need to make this a fair process. One of the things about a brokerage purchase is going to be you're not purchasing the boat through the dealership, you're purchasing it from the boat owner, and the dealer is just sort of like a real estate agent. So warranties on boats are not included on brokerage purchases and used boat purchases also. So if you have questions about the brokerage process as a buyer or a seller, please give us a call. My name is Rob Alvarado with Wayzata Marine out on Lake Minnetonka, Maxwell Bay. Thanks for watching.